Yowie Wowie! This news that has just come out from WWE SuperCard is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get a huge two-set of events. Both Flash events, both coming to WWE SuperCard, and they're going to be featuring a very special superstar that I did not expect to see for a long time. Maybe the next tier, but that would be like an event card. I'm very surprised. I'm very happy. I did predict one of them, but I didn't expect it to be two Flash events going on in the next week. So once Last Man Standing does finish, there will be, it looks like, the standard team event and then two Flash events. They haven't confirmed which ones are going to happen. We've got fusions I can't wait to show you all, and we've got details of the first ever Fusion Friday coming very soon. Let's get started though by saying, if you are so thrilled and happy about us getting finally Bray Wyatt, and not just him but the Fiend as well, which is awesome, smack that like button as hard as you possibly can and hit a Yowie Wowie on the subscribe button and turn notifications on, because trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. Let's start off with the announcement. It showed up on in-game. I said on-game, in-game. It says next week in WWE SuperCard, Hurt and Heal special Flash events are incoming, headlined by two new Cataclysm cards as the top rewards. Awesome. Summertime fun never ends, but our Fusion promo Boardwalk Brawl does, of course, we knew this. Continue fusing Brawl cards from balloons and popcorns until July the 31st. Then it talks about 50% off a second Fusion chamber, speeding up Fusion timers, and the Fusion feeder pack are happening during the first ever Fusion Friday. So we've got Wild Wednesdays, which they're going to be doing double picks and quests. They're now bringing in a Fusion Friday, which it does seem is going to be offering 50% off of any... Well, I'm going to guess they're not going to include the top tier cards, but there will be any speed ups and Fusion feeder packs. Maybe that'd improve them as well. Maybe they should just make it 50% off in general, you know? Might make the fusions a bit more interesting. A lot of this does come from Twitter and Instagram, where you may or may not have seen it, but I can't wait to show you. I'm so excited. We've got not just one Wyatt, no, two, and these are the absolutely fascinating characters that Bray Wyatt has brought to WWE TV. First of all, we're going to get the Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt, and these images, I don't even know if these images are like WWE yet, because I was searching around Google, across all the template sites, DeviantArt and everything. I couldn't find these at all. These are brand new images that have not been released into the public, so this is awesome. Bray Wyatt, Firefly Funhouse, the card looks incredible. It looks so well designed. You've got, if you haven't been watching WWE TV, you need to catch up on this and watch all of the Firefly Funhouse episodes. You've got Abby the Witch. You've got the Firefly Funhouse logo. I wonder if that's just for the card itself, and if you'll be able to change images as well. And you've got Mercy the Buzzard and Rambling Rabbits. The fact that they've done this is sensational. I can't wait to see what the pro looks like for this. But two very interesting things. They've changed the proc for this card, and it's a special left arrow. So it seems like this version of Bray Wyatt is very different. It's a left arrow, it's speed and charisma, and it's an absolutely awesome card. Next one, though, is going to be the Fiend. And the Fiend looks just as terrifying as you'd expect. Oh my dear Jesus Christ. Let's have a look at this card. So you can see it's just as freaky as it was beforehand. You may have seen him on WWE TV attacking Mick Foley and Finn Balor. He's got a match at SummerSlam for Finn Balor as well, and he might be putting him out of action for a while. That's what the rumors are. Anyway, again, another really cool designed card. It's power and toughness, so it's no longer power and charisma. We've got the two different, basically, psyches, two different personalities of Bray Wyatt right here. And I'd like to know what your thoughts are in the comment section, because I am so excited for this. But before we get into anything else, I'm just going to have a quick look at all the different cards that this compares to. So if you are getting the event cards, how does this compare against the other ones? Well, let's start off by comparing the first Bray Wyatt, the Firefly Funhouse one. So this one I'm comparing up against Samoa Joe, and from what I can see of Samoa Joe, he loses in 1 point to Samoa Joe's speed, beats him in charisma and in toughness, but loses in power. That's to be expected. Against Seth Rollins, he wins in charisma and toughness, but loses in power, I believe. Yep, power and speed, to be expected. And with The Undertaker, he loses in power and toughness, again, to be expected, but wins in speed and charisma. Whereas if we take The Fiend, I'm not sure if The Fiend might be a bit more powerful. We'll find out in a second. The Fiend, however, beats Samoa Joe in toughness and, let's have a look, and charisma. So that's a 2 stat. He beats Seth Rollins in power and toughness. And The Undertaker, this is the interesting one. The Undertaker, he beats... He's not great against The Undertaker. I'm looking at this now. He's not great against The Undertaker at all. But he does beat Taker in 2-stat speed and charisma, which is to be expected. But he's not great, although he'd be a great tag for The Undertaker. So it'd be a great right arrow for him because of the matching cards, and the stats are pretty much similar. So let's talk about the events themselves. Now, we don't know what events they're actually putting live. They did say that they're going to be both Flash events, so that's interesting. We're going to have a look at our little planner, our little schedule. Now, so far, I'm actually really amazed. We haven't got a single event wrong. So, the expectation is they're going to run Giants Unleashed and a Ring Domination, but the previous Flash events they've run are Road to Glory and Ring Domination. So there is a possibility they could run that. And, you know, I wouldn't be too disappointed, but I would rather see a Giants Unleashed. Gonna be real. It's a brand new event. I want to see it more. I don't want to see Road to Glory. Screw Road to Glory. Just go away, Road to Glory. I want to see a Flash Giants Unleashed where you get more points for beating people. I want to see the heroic mode. I want to see the points reduced. And that's something else I wanted to just cover off in this, is what is a Flash event if you don't know. I'm going to keep it nice and brief so you guys don't get too like, whoa, what the hell is he talking about? It is a shortened version of the event. So instead of it taking 4 days to complete, it would be done in a 60-hour time period or 48-hour time period. I would believe that they'll go for the 60-hour time period that I did with the events in Shatter tier on the route to WrestleMania 35 tier. So they did this a previous, not last tier, but the tier beforehand. For example, in Road to Glory, the points required per card would be significantly reduced. The time taken for the event would also be reduced. So you got to grind harder and faster. And Ring Domination would be the shards you get per win would be increased as well. So you'd have the opportunity of getting the cards nice and quickly. And it takes less time, and means that probably more people who play for free can get themselves the event card. What would basically happen is you'd have access to the same cards in, let's say, a Rose of Glory or a Ring Domination, but just take it as if you're moving the cards back one. So you'd still be able to get a Cataclysm card or a WrestleMania 35 card, but you would also have the access to the Bray Wyatt Firefly Funhouse card, where you'd usually have a Cataclysm, and a Cataclysm where you would usually have a WrestleMania 35, and a WrestleMania 35 where you usually have a Shatter card. So it moves back one, which is interesting because in Ring Domination, if your deck starts in WrestleMania 35, you will be able to get your hands on the Firefly Funhouse version of Bray Wyatt. They've never done this with Heroic tier though, so I'm going to make a guess that this double event, there's going to be 2 Heroic upgrades. Have to grind through the entire event to get both Heroic upgrades. But if you're really going for that far for a card, then you're probably going to want to get both Heroic upgrades given their Flash events. So, what do you guys think? Because I am so excited, and I've shown a little description on screen so you guys know. What I mean by the ring domination card starting a little bit earlier. So you'd start, if you're WrestleMania 35, on WrestleMania 35, then you go to Cataclysm, then you'd go to the Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt. If you're in Cataclysm, you start on the Cataclysm regular card, then you go to the Firefly Funhouse, then you'd go to the Fiend. It also helps people in lower tiers, so if you're on Shattered and Ring Domination, you'll start on the Shattered, then go to the WrestleMania 35, and then go to the Cataclysm, and so on and so forth as you go down the ladder. For anyone who's still confused, if you played Season 3, where they had the Matt and Jeff Hardy cards, they had a double event for those, it is basically exactly the same way. Completely the same way as how that event worked. I cannot tell you how excited I am. As soon as we get confirmation of what the events are, I will have an update for you on the channel. So make sure you're subscribing and you turn notifications on. And we're now going to go to some Last Man Standing and 2 awesome fusions where I've got another two pros from the summer fusions. Segue. Should I turn to the side? Or
yeah, to the left, to the left.
I can't turn to the left. I can turn to the right. I could turn to
the sideways.
It was left on your screen.
I don't care. My love, your love. I'm good.
Okay, let's go. Enjoy the ride. Claim the rewards. Get Betty to open it. Betty doesn't want to open this. Let's go. Boom.
All right, here we go. We got floating pack of doom. Ha 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 ha. Oh.
Oh.
So, how many you had? You said you had how many of a certain person?
I don't know. I've got.
What's the most that you've gotten? Of one person.
Shawn Michaels. I've had 6 or 7.
Well, you can increase that by 1.
Another one?
Another one. Do 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 do. Another one. Do 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 do. Oh my God! You got a speed.
Yes, I got a speed.
You so fast,
dude. If we get like 4, is it 4? 4 Shawn Michaels pros? Damn, that's gonna be insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain.
Yeah, I like it. Another one.
You can you can do ring domination with just Shawn Michaels.
I could. Dude, that takes me back to season 3 WrestleMania 33 tier, where I did an entire ring domination, literally with 3 Braun Strowman pros, 4 Samoa Joe pros, and then another 3 Kevin Owens pros.
Yeah,
an entire ring domination just with WrestleMania 33 pros of those 3 cards. Big Bang was a Big Bang, bing, bang, a bong. No, it is a fusion. Last time I got myself another Shawn Michaels. Am I going to get myself another Shawn Michaels again? We'll have to find out. Claim. 3, 2, 1. Kaboom! It's another Cataclysm card. If I end up getting another Shawn Michaels, this is ridiculous. Ah, it's always Finn. I think that's a pro. It's always Finn. Please tell me that it's always Finn. I think it's a pro. It's always Finn. Where is it? Let's go. I don't mind if it's not Carmella as long as we get Io Shirai. Combinables. It's a pro. Woohoo! Yes! We got ourselves another pro. It's always Finn, baby. Too sweet me, please. Even though he's gone away after SummerSlam. Doesn't matter. Too sweet me, baby. It's actually ingenious how they've gotten around that. Because I think Tony Pizza Guy said that when they were doing the initial stuff for Last Man Standing, he actually said, but what if it's a woman? And they went, good point. So they've got around that quite well because it's Last the Man Standing. Whatever. Hey. 2 pros, 2 fusions, baby. Woo! I love it. Come on, this is the last time. I just knocked the microphone. We did it! We did it! Woohoo! Get in! Get in, laddies! Arena 64 is my bitch! Sorry, guys. Get in my belly. No. We're done. And I'm out of here.